Ladies and gentlemen, at the start, there is an unnecessary controversy over Vande Mataram, with some people saying they have problems with it and some people trying to make it some kind of a Jinnah type agitation. So I thought I'd begin the program tonight with a couple of minutes or maybe a little bit more, giving you my perspective on the Vande Mataram controversy. And I have a few points to make. My first point is that we have to finally come out of the shadow of Muhammad Ali Jinnah. All the people, All India Muslim Personal Board, Law Board or Congress or anyone, you have to come out of Jinnah's shadow. Because it is Jinnah, besides Nehru of course, but primarily Jinnah, who decided to go against Vande Mataram. And this is the history. Nehru lovers will not like it, but Nehru and Jinnah were together in truncating Vande Mataram. They joined hands, they put pressure on Mahatma Gandhi. The Muslim League in the 1930s and 40s objected to it because it said it offends us. They said that Hindus use the phrase Vande Mataram. Nehru was the president of the Congress in 1937 when the Congress Working Committee resolved to adopt only the first two stanzas for use at the national gatherings in the 1937 Faizpur session. And Mahatma Gandhi came into pressure from both Jinnah and Nehru, and in January 1939, Gandhi himself drafted a resolution to endorse Jana Gana Mana over Vande Mataram. In this resolution, as published by the media, Mahatma Gandhi wrote, "As to the singing of the long-established national song Vande Mataram, the Congress, anticipating objections, has retained as national song only those stanzas which have no objection on religious or other grounds." Why was Gandhi doing Muslim appeasement? Now, these questions are not asked, but was Gandhi doing Muslim appeasement by saying that I will only take two paragraphs, I will not take the entire Vande Mataram? And the fact is, ladies and gentlemen, to an extent he was. Nehru was being opportunistic. Nehru and Jinnah planned the partition of the country. Gandhi gave in to it. This is also the history of Vande Mataram. Jinnah objected to Vande Mataram, Nehru went along, and Gandhi came under pressure. We are coming out of Nehru's shadow now. But Jinnah's shadow we have not yet completely come out of. Why else would Owaisi talk like what he is? He says forcing Vande Mataram is unconstitutional. It's not a test of patriotism. So is saying Jai Philistine in Parliament constitutional? Are you showing your allegiance to Philistine by doing that? How ridiculous. Jamiyat Ulema-e-Hind President Arshad Madani says it's a blatant attack on religious freedom guaranteed in the Constitution and a condemnable attempt at snatching the rights of minorities. I think it's different. I think the problem with people like Madani or Owaisi is they do not like anything to do with Hinduism, even remotely. They do not accept the fact that Hindu religion, Hindu civilizational history is part of our civilization. You cannot divorce the Hindu identity from this country. You just cannot. If you want to create that antiseptic version of the history of India, it will be a false version of the history of India. And if these people have a problem with anything Hindu, including paragraph 5, which is references Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati in the Vande Mataram, if they have a problem with anything to do with Hinduism, then why make such a hue and cry about being allowed to not mention the names of the owners of eateries during Kavar Yatra? Why insist that Muslims should be allowed to serve the Kavar Yatris? They are Hindus. If you have an anathema to anything that is Hindu or Hindu related, then why don't you have a problem with that? Why do you insist on being allowed to enter Durga Puja pandals to participate in Garba for entertainment or business or what? Why do they say, no, we have to set up a stall in the temple area near a Hindu temple and sell flowers? Is it that for monetary or economic reasons you're all right with things? But when it comes to accepting the Hindu history of this country, you have a problem with it. Ladies and gentlemen, as far as the Congress is concerned, what do I say? Revanth Reddy today says, if any Muslim brother calls me Revanthuddin, I will accept to it happily. And Rahul Gandhi says that the Congress is a Muslim party. Allegedly, he has said that. Now, you want to be a Muslim party, you want to change your name, you will do every form of appeasement, you will oppose Vande Mataram. You will refuse to accept in your heart and in your spirit Vande Mataram is our national song. You will have a false academic debate on it. Whereas the fact is, nobody opposing Vande Mataram can ever deny that this is the song that brought the whole country together against the British as one. So what if Gandhi, Nehru and Jinnah made a mistake? We today can correct the mistakes of Gandhi, Nehru and Jinnah. Then we will be a Viksit Bharat.